What's happening, everybody? Sean, joining again.
What's good? What's good? All right. How's it going, everybody? How's it going?
What's up, guys? Osman, I was about to message you. Just wondering how you're doing, man. I know that the induced birth was supposed to be 2 weeks ago Monday. I just hope everybody's all right, man.
Yeah, man. Sean was updating me on that. So yeah, prayers that all that goes well. What's up to Rob as well?
Brian, hope you're doing well.
Yeah, man. Brian up in here. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, in Rainbow's time, baby. Let's get it. Radiohead. You know, a lot of people's favorite Radiohead record. Some It's OK Computer, some Kid A. You know, with Radiohead, you got a lot of different options here as we got Evan David rolling through in here as well. As always, man, gonna be recording this, putting it up on Patreon.
That's right.
I will say though that I was pretty surprised that OK Computer was able to be up in our listening party.
Yeah, it's still up on YouTube, which is insane.
So I'm
good, Osman. Great to hear, man.
I'm looking forward to diving into this one, man. 10 songs, 42 minutes one of the best albums of the decade, in my opinion, and of all time.
Seems like Shane agrees with you.
Yeah, I know Shane's a huge Radiohead fan.
Huge fan. So he's going to name his first son Tom York.
So we got Nicole up in here. Hope you're feeling
What's
better,
up, Nicole? All right.
And yeah, man, I guess with that said, dude, let's get locked and loaded. And Brian, man, Odyssey and Oracle, Zombies, great record.
Great record.
How many write-ups do you have done for your book, man? I know that's probably a tedious process, but I like your idea of getting it 120 words or less. Difficult, but I like that. You maybe knock one or two out of here and there, and you're good to go. But yeah, man, hope y'all are doing well. With that said, let's get into quick facts, man. Let's get into quick facts. I'm now recording. Hello, all the people watching on
what up, Patreon?
On Vimeo and Patreon after the fact. All right, Radiohead, 7th record right here. Famously Dead, of course, released as a pay-as-you-want thing. Had some controversy by some people in the music business because people were thinking, oh, is this going to be the standard? And obviously not everybody's as big a band as Radiohead and can, survive that, right? But
exactly.
Radiohead kind of in a lot of their things a bit ahead of their time, and I think that's an example of that. Nominated for a lot of Grammys at the time, went to number 1 in the UK and the US, so both sides of the pond, went to the top. Worked on this for more than 2 years, starting back in 2005. And, just a lot of varied sounds right here. They, with Kid A and Amnesiac, obviously Dead, the electronic type of sounds. Hell to the Thief in 03 came out, still incorporated some of that, got back to some of those rock elements. And then this album, pretty concise at only 10 tracks. Yeah,
exactly. And Tom York said that the Rainbow lyrics are based on that anonymous fear thing, sitting in traffic thinking, I'm sure I'm supposed to be doing something else. It's similar to OK Computer in a way. It's much more terrifying. So I thought that was an interesting thing to get Tom's thoughts on it, Trey. So let's kick this off with 15 Step.
No, definitely, man. And this one, did that, as I mentioned, the electronics. But this, really starts with that electronic beat kind of going in. And I just think... I think the rhythm section on this whole record is fantastic. Keep an ear out for that. And, of course, Johnny Greenwood, an MVP, as always, as well.
And 15 Steps is the approximate height of a long drop gallows. So that's how it got its name. Let's go.
All right, man. Well, with that said, let's get after it. And thanks to everybody for being here. As always, man, let me know in the chat your take out of 10 on each of these songs.
Yep.
And I'll also have polls up. But let's get after it. 15 Step. Let's get it. What's up, SoundLab? Never heard Radiohead. Okay, well, you're in for a treat. At least I think so. Crank up the audio just a little bit here. This danceable breakbeat already coming through right here. And get the pull up too. Radiohead, always excellent, I think, of introducing their instruments in their songs as well, and in building, these tracks. What happened? What's up, Lethea?
What's up, Lethea?
What we got here? Just getting started. Is this a good jumping in place for Radiohead? I'd say so.
The bands, I would think, would be the best, just for accessibility.
But this
isn't a bad one. You would not want to jump in with Kid A, or in my opinion, never jump in with Kid A. But that's just me. But I love the bands. I love this album. I love OK Computer.
Yeah, rare Sean and Trey 1-2 punch.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't happen much these days.
We don't want to overwhelm you guys, right? We just want to give you small doses.
Nicole gonna bless us with the ratings as well.
I know. I appreciate that, Nicole.
See, Rob's with you on the bends.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fantastic. It's so underrated retrospectively because everybody loves OK Computer and Kid A that they kind of forget. And sure, you said Pablo Honey was your all-time favorite.
Shout out to PH, man. Come on now. I think you really enjoy Mood Shape Pool from 2016.
Yeah, you know, I haven't heard it.
The 15 steps. I enjoyed that echo part right there, man. It's big time. Yeah.
That's it with Tia. Thank you. That's gonna be our motto. I like that. It's too much awesome on one screen.
Sean, what's up? Bringing up a great point. I meant to. Yeah, the basement sessions that they recorded around this time were excellent as well for this entire record. I think they're up on YouTube on their official page. There used to just be kind of like little bootleg versions out before Radiohead. Just a couple years back, kind of got with the program and released all their stuff on YouTube. So, I think I'm going to be in the ballpark of Massey over here in the 825 range for me.
I feel like a 7.5 on this. It's weird. I think the best songs in this album are just thrown throughout. I think there's some really bangers, but they're not for me.
I'm looking here at the streaming numbers too. Actually surprises me how many plays all these have.
Yeah, me too.
Everything pretty much over 40 million. With the biggest stream song, Weird Fishes, at 110 million.
Videotape getting wrong down there.
Yeah, Videotape, really only 31.
You know how it goes,
we'll change that.
The less songs on there, I'll start streaming it on repeat.
All right, man. Let me know your ratings. Peace out, SoundLab. In the chat as we now go to Body Snatchers. That fuzzy that fuzzy sound already coming in right away. I'm a big fan of this song as well. This was released as a single. Went to 8 on the Hot Modern Rock chart. The chart everyone wants to top.
Well, it's a great chart, better than the Hot 100 at this point in time, and at that point in time.
This was recorded live in just one take. Tom said it was inspired by Victorian ghost stories.
Of course.
The bridge on this song is one of the best parts of the album, in my opinion. So.
I don't know, Rob. I think I need more time then, brother, because I could not get into Kid A. I tried. I'm definitely in the minority. This album's 42 track? 42 minutes?
42 minutes, yeah. 10 tracks, so pretty concise runtime. I don't think I did the Radiohead ranking with my guy Tom, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago, so I guess that's the last time I listened to this one.
I have not listened to this album in a long time. Now, I got a few of these songs on my Radiohead playlist, so I'll listen to those.
Alright, I gotta get the other poll ready, man.
Come on, Trey.
Most people were a fan of 15 Snap. Okay, I like to see it. Thumbs up emoji. I better be seeing the thumbs up coming out for this jam.
This jams. I know.
Oh, this is where one of the best parts of the album is right here. Come on.
If you stopped at song 2,
don't be throwing shade to Body Snatchers.
Oh no, I'm just not. It's just not one of my. This
is the 21st century.
You cannot sing over my criticism, Trey.
Again, man, this rhythm section on point. first two tracks, man, really get the energy up, which I think was a wise decision. The track list is pretty darn good on this album, start to finish. As the latter part of the album kind of gets a bit more emotional, I guess you could say. Osman going 8.75. Yeah, I'm going a solid 8.5 on this song right here.
I'll go 7.
7. See,
7's not. Are you gonna start being like some of these clowns in the comments?
I mean,
too. 7 out of 10 is.
I guess I'll respect it. As we go now to track number 3, which was the second single, we have Nude. Went to 37 here in the States, 21 in the UK, making it Radiohead's second top 40 hit. Trivia note. What was the other top 40 hit they have? It's a pretty obvious one. Let me know in the chat. This was first recorded during the sessions for OK Computer, though, actually, and just kind of evolved from there. So about 10 years in the making, we have one of Tom's better vocal performances, I think, in Radiohead's catalog.
Yeah, that's a good call on that.
What's up, Harry? Been a minute, man. Hope you're doing well.
See, Shane's with me. Anything over 5 is a positive. It's true. If 5 is truly average, but in our juice world of ratings, it's like, okay.
Well, I'm jealous, Harry. Harry went to a restaurant in Chi-Town where they played In Rainbows front to back in the background.
Wow.
That's my... You ain't getting that in Texas, Harry.
No, you ain't getting that here, brother. I guarantee you. Yeah, we talked about that at the beginning, about how you could pay what you wanted to. Because they weren't under record contract.
I'm glad to see the boats out, though, for Body Snatchers. We're nice and it's a bit of an ethereal type of track, and I love the atmosphere on it. See, Harry, yeah, that's right. Harry was crying into his food as this song played in the background. The appetizers were coming out.
They comped it, man. They comped it. It was on the house, man. This is some people's, this is a top 5 Radiohead song for a lot of people. I don't think of it that highly, but no,
it's good.
It's
a beautiful track.
Yeah, that's rarefied air.
And as Evan David notes, we're already getting, with the energy of Body Snatchers contrasted with this, and then our next track is going to be an absolute doozy. It's just going to be banger after banger.
Harry, did they comp you on that, man? They should have comped you, man. You just came in to have a meal, man. You didn't come in there to get in touch with yourself. Shane, if you missed that, you can always just go right outside. You're a homeowner now, and just jam this out, man, and see if the drunks are out there dancing to it.
I am jealous. It's interesting you mentioned the bass line, Thea, because I mentioned that they did it in OK Computer a decade ago, and then I didn't want to talk over this note by Tom here, but for this they rearranged the song after a bass line by Colin Greenwood, so I think that's why the bass is so prominent and good on this track. Yeah, re-listening to it, I know I gave 8.5 to Body Snatchers. I mean, this is
better.
Yeah, I'm feeling a 9 on this song.
I gave a 7 to Body Snatchers, so we'll go 8.5, maybe 8.25. I'm gonna have some very high grades in the songs that I love on this, which is just familiarity, right? So it's familiarity bias is what it is. But
this is one too that it's 4.5 minutes long and it kind of breezes on by. We're gonna go now to one of my favorites, a top 10 Radiohead song for me, Weird Fishes. Let's go, baby.
Shane, you want to live on a street where you're the youngest because usually older people are quieter, and that's what you want. Osmond giving it a 9. He says he's not much of a Radiohead guy, but he's handing out high grades. I like it.
Let's go, Osmond. And I like that. I like that, Evan David. Yeah, Tom's voice is unorthodox. That's a good way to describe it. But hey, we're in. Yeah, they did it for Spectre, right? The Bond. I mean, it wasn't the official Bond theme, even though it should have been. But the crescendos on this song are next level. If you've never heard this track before, man, I will get the poll up here. Nicole going in 8.529. Yeah, I think across the board, Nude has the highest average so far. We'll see if Weird Fishes can take it down. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking of the song. Yeah, they also did a song for Spectre, actually, Evan David. I'll link it in the chat. I'll have to check out what you're talking about, though, as well. Boom, boom. All right. Thanks to everybody for joining us as well.
Definitely, man. Always a good hang.
Noting that the IDM influence is huge for this album. That intelligent dance music, the only dance music I listen to, because I am intelligent. No, that's a genre I gotta get into a little bit more, Brian. I listen to some Boards of Canada, Apex Twin, but... Jason, you got 6 songs saved on here? And they say you're a Radiohead hater. That's over half the album you got saved.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go, Brian. You're waving the Radiohead flag. You're evangelizing to Doc and Rich. Let's go. I know I'm a broken record, but man, the build-up of the song is just gorgeous. About to hit this bridge. I'm going to 7.75 on this. Brian an 8.
I'm gonna be like at a 7.5. I don't love this song.
Are you?
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Y'all are capping over here, man. This is an 8.75.
Oh, I know everybody, like a lot of Radiohead fans, this thing. I mean, it's good, dude.
Wow, the disrespect right now,
man. You get to the point like a 7.5 is disrespect, man.
Thea's favorite track so far. Thank you, Thea. John with the great quote, the moment in this where everything drops out from under you and you feel like you're floating is just sublime. Yeah, Radiohead definitely a band. The higher quality headphones you have, the better it's gonna be.
They're not gonna sound good if you're playing it loud through your car. They're really not, man. It's like, nah. Like when I played them before for somebody who doesn't know, I'm like, nah, man, it's not like really what they sound like. You know, you kind of got to give
that. Nicole going to 9 to 9.5. Bringing the rain. Hit the bottom. There's a great cover of this too that came out in 2020 by Liana Lahavis, the British artist who That's my 2020 album of the year. So.
Wow. I don't have a 2020 album here. I mean, I know what it would be, but I haven't listened to it. That will be remedied soon.
Escape. We're going to transition that now as we hit the halfway point of the record. Another one of my favorites on Broken Record over here. All I Need.
This is one of the songs on my playlist.
Very emotive song, to say the least.
Fantastic,
the fifth and final single on here, so half the album was released as a single. Tom York said the final version of this was a combination of 4 different recordings of the track.
As many of those songs, it's so the music fits so well with the mood.
Radioheads are masters of that. Yeah, I definitely hear some Portishead influence in here for sure, Brian. I know Tom's a pretty big trip hop guy.
I am all the days that you choose to.
Let me get the poll ready. Shoot, the song will be over before I get the.
Yeah, it will.
Weird Fishes, unanimous upvote, yes. Another song that made my top 10 Radiohead songs.
Did it? That's good. I mean, I looked at your top 10, but I don't remember.
I expect you to know that, top to bottom.
People are so surprised we don't watch each other's solo videos. I'm like, I don't got that kind of time. I trust it's excellent. Wow, somebody gave this a man. Now I'm going to be you. Pick on your songs and be like.
This is still Tom York, the front man. Just your favorite song from Radiohead. I like that, Rob. That's not a common answer, but I think that's a very underrated track in their catalog. This is another one that flies by, only a minute left. What are we feeling out of 10 on this one, people?
9?
I'm another, 9.25.
Maybe 9.25.
I'm really high on this one.
That's good, Trey. I'm glad to hear that.
We agree.
We do.
Oh, and it's about to take that next step up in 3, 2, 1. Selway on the drums. Come on. Come on. That man vote better be changed to an upvote after this section. Come on.
Osmond at a 6.5.
I respected Osmond. I mean, I'm honestly, as a genre, trip hop is not usually my thing. But,
no, not mine either. But
all right, now we're going to Faust Arp, the shortest track on here, only 2 minutes. Which means I better get it up on the poll. It's my least favorite song on here by a wide margin, but
agreed.
It's only 2 minutes, so.
Agreed.
Works almost as a
kind of a segue.
Interlude type deal.
A little connector.
For no real reason, squeeze the tubes and empty bottles I take
Faust, the man who sold his soul to the devil for happiness. That's all I know. I'm not a well-read literary genius over here, so.
Plastic bags and triplicate and triplicate. There from the makeup, I guess I'm stuck.
Stop.
We thought you had it, but no. Exactly where do you get up?
I do think it's a very intricately and well-arranged track, though, with the
Yeah, it
strings
is.
right here, you know.
I mean, the production on this whole thing is
Oh yeah.
out of this world.
Sean likes the outro. I agree with you there, Sean. As we are about to go to my number one Radiohead song.
Ever?
Reckoner. Yeah, that was number one on my list, you know, for that day.
Yeah,
It's definitely
it's
a top
hard.
three. It's top three for me. We have Reckoner, the fourth single. Named as one of the songs of the decade by both NME and Pitchfork. York's got a tremendous falsetto in here as well. Gorgeous strings. Shoot, you'll just have to listen to it, man. Just one of those songs, you know, that just you come across, hit you in the heart, and this is one of those songs that does it for me, you know.
What's up, JB? How you doing, man? What's up, Michael?
I will be furious if somebody downloads this.
You daring me, Trey?
No, we're not doing that.
I haven't downloaded anything. I've uploaded everything except for Faust Arp. I gave it in May, which, I mean, it's not a horrible one.
Colton trigger me over here.
You know, whenever you say something like that, what it is, you always got somebody, man.
This is a 10 ski for me.
Wow. Now 10's like Tom Williams over here.
Thank you, China Boat Man. He agrees with me. I think it's one of Tom's best vocal performances.
Yeah.
Probably his best vocals on any record Radiohead's done is in Rainbows.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure. He's not worried about it on somebody else. I mean,
No,
that's
yeah.
not the, you know.
Brian with a very poetic statement, viewing this as the ultimate recollection of Tom's voice and the tragedy of his lyrics. He's at a 9.5 on this. Let's go. Let's go. About to get the title of the record coming in right here, too.
Yes.
Those gorgeous strings. Come on.
And we do have a review of this, guys, an old school review.
Yeah, I'll find it.
FYI. Back when we used to listen to an album like 5 to 10 times and then do all this research. Which was fun, just unsustainable on a large basis.
Man, I have that falsetto just like Tom. This could
You
have been
do,
me.
Trey. Can the Warriors repeat, JB? Yes, they can. Will they? Who knows? Nuggets will take a little while. Cavs, they'll be fine. They're not going to be an elite team this year. Those are my takes.
Wow, you're just roasting everyone in the chat. I'm loving the high scores here. I didn't think I'd be alone, but I'm glad I got confirmation in the chat. Let's go. Coda at the end here too. Just
we were filming earlier, Nicole. We can't wear the colors. We're filming all the song battles for next month. We had a filming day. Trey and I are very rarely together, ready to film at the same time. So we did about a 3-hour filming session somewhere.
Dude, yeah, I already got all the song battles for November knocked out. The next draft battle, and we also have ready to film. We'll come out with the Beatles album.
Yeah, when did we film
openers and closers. So look for that in the coming weeks. We'll probably drop them like back-to-back weekends or whatever. So we'll look to also do a probably just a short, sweet, 5 to 10 minute review of the new Revolver Super Deluxe edition that's coming out. How does the new remix? How's that gonna sound? So we'll look to have that up by next week as well.
This song is one of mine on my playlist. There's 3 songs on this album that's on my playlist.
And this is one of them.
Yeah.
House of Cards.
All I need.
I know some people are huge on it. I'm not like...
House of Cards.
This song's great. It's not like a favorite Radiohead track of mine, but I see why it is for so many.
It is for Brian. It's his own 10.0.
That's right. Yeah, I saw that in the chat earlier. This was, again, another single. Third.
Nah, you wouldn't see us together on Mondays either, Jason. It's just Trey. Trey goes solo on Monday. I go solo on Wednesday. And
I haven't had the pleasure yet, Lethe, but I did see your comment. I gotta look at the James Taylor just out of curiosity. And I'll check the Barbarian thing out too. Thanks for linking them.
You told me you were going to do a video on James Taylor's entire discography, track by track.
Something like that. What's up, Alejo? Hopefully I'm not, but I'm gonna say the J is pronounced like that, but I could be wrong. But I'm a big synth pop guy. I listen to pretty much everything.
Yeah,
actually,
we listen to everything,
so,
man.
If you have a rec, let me know.
When you have 2,000 videos up, boys and girls, you gotta listen to everything.
I just passed 2,000 listened to records on Rate Your Music, so in the past, I don't know, I guess 4 years. So I think this year I've listened to 700 albums. So
wow, I don't know how many. I listened to a ton because of the album draft.
Yeah, that's the biggest reason.
The album draft's been a fun journey, but I'll be glad when it's over.
No, yeah,
there's a lot of freaking work.
I'm not losing steam per se, but it's just
it's a lot of work, man.
I'm looking forward to diving into specific bands and
yeah, we'll be throwing out more videos on random stuff then too.
Yeah, Nicole, I think listened to more albums than anyone here in the chat. I know she's 3,500 or so.
Yeah, the other Sean, I think it's in the name. He's got great taste.
Yeah, I mean, this is just...
It's like a haunting type of...
Yeah, I mean, this is just a gorgeous sounding album. Start to finish. Like, one of the best produced records you're gonna hear, man. The mixing's fantastic. I gotta get the poll up. I got into the chat and
yeah, I saw that, Alejo. And I've never heard of any of them. I gotta get back to YouTube comments. I think I've commented. I reply to every single comment, literally. I think about 3 days behind. Because I've been crazy busy, but I will catch up.
We just did a song battle of, what was it, Man Son? Was that
Yeah.
Another British band I hadn't heard of, so.
Oh no, you're great. Don't worry about it. We like to give people a hard time who are fans.
No, yeah, let's see. You're good. I have nothing against JT.
No, I don't either.
Sweet baby James, I'd share a drink with him.
Yeah, no, I don't got anything against him on a personal level at all.
What are you feeling on this one, Matt? It's the longest song on the record at 5.5 minutes.
It's
After
like-
this, we only got 8 minutes of tunes.
It's a 925 for me. It's like, oh, I like the haunting nature. What it's about, though, the subject matter is great. I mean, he's trying to convince this woman to cheat.
Yeah, it's
It's a house of cards,
on
boys
this
and
is great. Yeah, I'd be at an 8 on this one. I'm with Osmond. Wouldn't be on the top half of this record for me, but that just shows, I think, the strength of this album, where it's some people's absolute favorite, and so yeah, it's a very quick listen. Well, we're glad to have you. Like, I always like these listening parties because you got a mix, you know, as you see tonight, of people who've never heard the record,
Yeah, exactly.
and people who are very familiar with it, and kind of in between. So Tom gonna experiment on his vocals a little bit. Look at that, we got 15 or 11 votes, and let's see, yeah, 1 or maybe 2 down votes on this one. Bum, bum, bum.
Well, you know,
Hey, we respect all opinions here. As we now go to the lead single, it's kind of interesting choices. Lead single,
very interesting.
Jigsaw falling into place. Not that it's a bad song.
No, but I mean, yeah. There's tons of words, Jace. There were tons of words on that last song.
You know, this one, Tom noted the lyrics are about drinking to forget. Well, when you're part of a group of people who are all trying to forget en masse, it is partly desolation, but there's a much darker side.
Yeah, with you, we all have our blind spots. No, I get it, man. When you're the expert, that's what Trey and I believe. We don't know more than a lot of you on certain things, but we know more than almost all of you on everything. You know, like as far as like we have to listen to everything.
But yeah, and you know, all the requests we've gotten through the years,
Yeah,
we've been
no, it
exposed
builds
to
you
stuff
to-
from
yeah.
like the 50s to now, and pretty much every single genre there is.
4 years
knock
ago,
on
before we started this channel, I knew about 1/100 seriously of what I know now. It's crazy.
Just as you take my hand, just as you write my number down, just as the drinks arrive, just as they play your favorite song, as your body disappears. No one will wind up like a spring before you had too much.
All right, man. Appreciate it. We got 22 people up in here rocking. We'll get 2 polls up for the final songs, and then get our overall, overall score at the end as well.
This place is on a mission before the night out, before the animal noises closer get cameras, before you come.
Us too, Brian. I mean, like I said, you're forced to listen to
No, exactly.
so much different stuff that I would never listen. I found so much great music. It's insane.
Be sure to, if you haven't, check out Massey's main entertainment channel too. Massey goes through a couple other people that we've met through the community, curating a top songs of each year. They're in the mid '90s right now. Also do movies as well. So
How far are you going, Brian? I just can't believe this was chosen as the lead singer. Like you said, it's not bad. Man,
I like this more than House of Cards actually. Which I don't know. Maybe that's a hot take in this chat. But
it's an on fire take. It might not be a hot take in this chat, just in this room. Definitely the best way to learn something is to teach it. That has been my life's experience.
Yet again, I've noticed re-listening to this again. My favorite parts of a lot of these songs come in the final minute or two. Jigsaw
Really
falling
good at building out.
Jigsaw falling into place is no different. This last chorus is my favorite portion that's about to come out.
Brian, I'm surprised Rich can go to 99. That's actually really good. Mooney Real, what's up?
What's up, Mooney Real, with the a trip to the moon? old school profile pic. George Malaise.
Sure, I know it's a full album listening party. I'd like to substitute a version of Videotape, but we won't. But I'd like to. The Bonnaroo version.
Oh yeah.
It's way better.
I'll pull it up at the very end after we listen to the album version as we get the votes in.
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right. I'm E25 on that song.
I'm like a 6.5.
You're on that Osmond level. And then now we get to Videotape. Oh baby, the syncopation.
This song is so flipping good.
Man, Radiohead always produces some fantastic closers, but this might be my favorite of them. This or Street Spirit Fade Out.
But there's a better version of this even that we're gonna play in a minute.
The pearly gates, this will be on my videotape.
All right, let me get the poll up.
Oh, not on this song with the not on this song.
This is one for the good days.
Mooney Real at the 9.5. Shoot, I think that's where I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's a 9.5 all day long, man. Subject matter, all of it's so well written.
Like I said too, the track listing for this record is so well done. Where you got the, you kind of start high energy, 15-step body snatchers. The longer you get, more emotional the lyrics
Smooths out, man. Yeah.
I mean, shout out to Johnny Greenwood as well, who really is the, I'd say the most talented member of the band. Doing guitars and string arrangements and piano and like 800 other different instruments.
Yeah,
for
man.
Radiohead. Does a lot of movie soundtracks these days as well.
And if you're not really focused on the lyrics, there's so much to focus on. It's about a dying individual making a videotape for a loved one before he passes away.
That's right, man. Yeah.
So it's tremendous.
I like to, this, it almost sounds like right here, like a videotape's like coming to an end or whatever, like reeling out, so. Just a gorgeous piano as well.
This is my way out, saying goodbye. 'Cause I can do face to
The backup with all our backups are kind of junky, right? But it works. It works for short term. Yeah, it is Johnny Greenwood that does the movie scores. I'm telling you, Jason, these guys are incredibly talented. The guys that make up Radiohead.
All right, get the last pull of the night up.
And then at my request, as the last poll's going up, Trey's going to spin, not yet, but another version of this song from Bonnaroo in 2006.
Before this album even
Before
came
this
out.
album came out, they were playing it live, and then they stripped it down in the studio. So you can listen to the unstripped down version. I mean, they're both fantastic. Would that be unstripped down, Trey? Non-stripped down version. Whatever.
I knew what you meant.
We've done a lot of filming. You haven't understood one word so far. Well, I don't know, Jason. I know this isn't your kind of music, man, but it's fantastic.
Tom's vocals not for everybody.
Not for everybody. Yeah, with that's a good. It sounds like an executioner type thing, which is a good. Yeah.
Hey, I never even thought of that.
I never thought of that either.
With 15 steps.
Because he's going to his death, like he's dying.
Yeah, and this is the least stream song on Spotify.
By a ton.
Besides
Faust, by a ton.
Yeah. Interesting.
What a tragedy.
I gotta just start having this as I'm playing.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll
As
just
I'm
repeat
sleeping.
it.
Yeah. This is gonna be in the 9 to 10 range for me, man. As an overall record.
Me as
I
well.
just think just really think it's kind of all killer, no filler. So that's kind of my barometer if you're gonna hit the top tier record, so to speak. And as we kind of give our closing thoughts, we will hit that 2006 Bonnaroo version in the background.
I don't even know how I discovered this version. I discovered
I think we
did the review of this.
yeah, maybe. Yeah, I was trying to remember if somebody. It was because I remember listening to this, but I haven't done it in ages. I didn't know if it was an old school Friday stream we did back in the day.
I don't know either.
Yeah. The band does love the Beatles. Check out their track "Paranoid Android."
Yeah.
They kind of were inspired by "Happiness Is a Warm Gun." But yeah. Good question.
What a bonus action.
When I'm at the pearly gates, you'll be on my video.
Album just had its 15th year anniversary as well. So.
That's still a high grade, Shane. I'm with you. That's still a high grade, dude.
Evan David going an 82585. I respect it.
Our next album listening party will be High Violet by The National. That's the next one we owe you guys.
One of the best bands in the 21st century. So.
No doubt.
And probably the best record. I know you think that.
I do think that. I mean, it's close, but I do think that.
Yeah, I forgot that this version existed. It has a lot more punch to it than guitar, for sure.
Because the story is they were agonizing over in the studio and they recorded, and Tom left, and when he came back, they'd stripped all this out of there. And he was like, "What are you doing?" But it worked.
Here's the link to what we're listening to right now.
Shane, I was watching part of that game, and I was wondering if you were watching that after what I told you, bro. I still like Donnie a lot, but it's funny, dude.
Nicole's only 5 out of 5 Radiohead record.
Wow.
Let's go. Yeah, once we're done with the album drafts, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna have to make a top 100, redo my top 100 of all time.
Yeah, me too, because that's gonna change. Yeah.
And this totally reconfigures the song.
You're right, Nicole. You told me it was gonna be great.
Dude, yeah, this slaps. Shout out the Bonnaroo.
It's interesting listening to them back to back.
And
yes, Shane, we have Bowie Sports from Mass and Dallas. And all my week pass action, I'd say 75% of the teams have Bowies. Not a great viewing experience. The best band of the 21st century for me is The National. Band-wise.
I'd have to think of that.
I mean, I gotta think about it too. That's off the top of the dome. Oh, Nicole, it'll be way tougher to redo this.
Yeah, I'd probably have to make a top like 200 to be honest.
I'm not gonna do that, but I know I didn't listen to anything that could knock off my top 5, probably. Well, I might not have listened to anything to knock off my top 10. I gotta think about that.
Yeah, good call, Dad. This is a great version.
It's great to see
good way to compare them back to
and how a band really works with someone, changes the total vibe of the song. This you're not the song just sounds really good. Yeah, the Killers are going to be the other one in the contention for me. We just saw them in concert back in September. Absolutely love them.
Love the Fleet Foxes shout out as well.
Yeah,
we, saw them early. I've seen a lot of great concerts this year, man.
You have, man.
Yeah.
No, we have DirecTV, Shane. I've had League Pass since 1997. I'm an old dude. So every year.
Dude, I will, Nicole, when I get there. That'll probably be a holiday, because I think we should be done with the album drafts around the holiday season.
Yeah, I haven't even mapped out.
Well, and I've already listened to all 2020 and 2021.
Yeah, he's got a big advantage on that. Like, I got to listen from scratch. I'm going from scratch on these because I wouldn't listen to any albums from 2014 and on.
But yeah, man, that is that, man. Radiohead in Rainbows. Thanks to everybody who came through the chat, man, and gave your takes and thoughts, and to anybody watching after the fact. Appreciate it as well.
Definitely, guys.
We try to have one of these listening parties every probably 4 to 6 weeks. We'll get something on the schedule for the National High Violet as well. Probably in the next 2-3 weeks.
Yeah,
as
soon as Trey's free, he's usually got Thursday night sessions. With the absolutely love John Batiste, I have a review up of his last album, and I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah,
Leon Bridge is good as well.
Brian, speaking my language, brand new.
Yeah, I knew he was.
They'd be in the running for me as well. But anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully this will be up after the fact.
Yeah.
If not, I will put it up on Patreon tonight or tomorrow as well. If you want to support the channel, man, we always appreciate it. And little as $1 a month, you get to get early access.
Yeah.
We have, I don't even know, probably 30, 40 listen. Oh, man, that's maybe a little high, but
I don't know. There's a bunch.
25 listening parties, like, I don't know, a gazillion stuff, top 10 lists and everything over on Patreon. A little easier to navigate than YouTube. You can just click the top 10 and all that good stuff. But
in a way, so at some point, man, we got to catch up. The Patreon stuff comes first, and the stuff we're doing, but at some point for sure.
No,
Warren Zevon top 10 Monday. Yeah,
that's
David,
right.
Check it out, guys. It's really good.
I will be live Halloween night, more than likely. So
scary premise.
Come on through. We had a fun time last Monday. This past Monday, and 2012 or 2012 going up tomorrow right. as well.
Gets confusing. We just did 2013 a few minutes ago.
Anyways, hope everybody has a great, safe weekend, and I guess that'll do it from us, man. So